Yo, top billing to ya, Dawg Nation. In addition to subscribing to this channel, join me at www.patreon.com/committed to the G for exclusive film studies, recruiting chatter, and a sick-ass weekly podcast dedicated to your future natty winners, the Georgia Bulldogs. Only $5 a month lets you leave them sissies and nerds behind and join your boy on this movement. Let's go.
Top billing.
All right, top billing. Just wanted to show you some of the things the Dogs can exploit against Florida. I gotta say this, Florida's an extremely talented team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Actually, the offense is pretty talented too. At certain spots, it's actually very talented. The thing is, on defense, we know with Todd Grantham, I think, who is a very good defensive coordinator, one of my favorites in the entire country. I don't give a rip what you say. Dog fan out there. Todd Grantham was the man when he was in town because he didn't give a rip. But check it out, man. They're very multiplistic in what they do as far as defensive. You can very much say this is kind of a 3-4 scheme here. You have a tilted nose, 3 technique, 5 technique. Very good stuff here. But man, you have some extremely aggressive personnel. One being number 99, Gators, one of the best pass rushers in the entire country, but one of the most undisciplined pass rushers in the entire country too. So you're gonna have to exploit this because this guy loves to run that arc. We see him right here. Great move, great dexterity, but look how far he goes out to try to get, especially if you have a guy that can make him run the arc. So you'll see him line up against big Isaiah Wilson. Hopefully Isaiah Wilson's feet are fast enough to keep up with a guy like this. But look how far he runs out, and look at the rush lanes right here. Hello? That's crazy to me right there. That's completely undisciplined defense right there. And you can see here Kentucky's QB running out the backside. Does anybody know QB who could exploit something like this? You know, all this type of space? I don't know. I'm just asking for a friend. But you see right there, man, that's a certain somebody at Georgia that probably goes to the house for a touchdown. So you can't be that talented of a defense and be that undisciplined. I have more examples. All right, so obviously this aspect is my main event because it matches strength on strength. Florida's one of the best pass rush teams in the entire country. Georgia has the most talented offensive line in the entire country. So what will prevail? We will see. But here we go right here. Look at this screen pass by Vandy and look how aggressive this Florida defense is. Like, you're that aggressive that you can't read your tails. I mean, look at the offensive line. If you are not just being shot out of there like a bat out of hell and you're looking at your tails, you can clearly see that this is a screen pass. But look, they're all looking at the quarterback right now. Nobody's looking at their tail. I'm talking about the 4 down linemen here. So look, that's just easy pickings right there. So against this team, right now, I'm telling you, you're going to run draws, traps, counters, any type of misdirection, and of course screen passes to take advantage of the over aggressiveness. Now think about it. Gators has like 8 sacks by himself. I don't think Georgia has 8 sacks as a team. I think they have like 7.5 as a team. So just look at that. Look at all that space right there, man. This almost went for a touchdown. Obviously, I can't show that, but you know how it goes. But all right, so take advantage of the over-aggressive nature of the defense, especially the defensive front. All right, every week everyone's crying about, oh, we need to throw the ball down the field. We need to do this. We need to do that. You need to run the ball. This is Georgia football, one of the most smash mouth teams in existence. Got to the Natty last year behind a punishing run attack that just bloodied everybody's nose when everybody wants to kind of go soft. Don't go soft against this team because this team can get after the passer, but it's very suspect in the rushing defense department. So we'll see how that holds up right here. But we see right here is just QB split zone. Actually, it looks like the QB's in motion. This is pretty good play design by Kentucky right here. Got a fake to the QB. Benny Snell running the split zone right here. But just look at this. Look at the lanes. Look at the under pursuit. Right there, right out the backside. Nasty game. Snell was just gashing these guys. Now, this was early in the season. I believe they've gotten better since then, but this is probably the best rushing attack on the schedule until Georgia now pops up, if Georgia wants to beat Georgia. So, hand that ball off to number 13. Hand that ball off to number 7. Just continuously try to mash these boys and see what they're about. And make sure you run the misdirection and everything that I said as well. And then those shots will open up downfield. They have a very talented secondary, albeit a young, inexperienced secondary. So you should be able to take advantage of that, especially if you're running the ball extremely well. All right, I think another aspect the Dawgs should concentrate on will be the vertical passing attack from Florida. Very much so like LSU, Florida's going to take a ton of shots downfield. And I know it's going to target Tyson Campbell just from what he put on tape against LSU, where he was completely out of his depth. You know what I mean? He wasn't ready for prime time in that particular game. So at a bye week, very talented kid. Hopefully he gets it together, but Florida will see if he can get it together because Florida likes to go deep early and often right here. So the quarterback, Felipe Franks, I think he's a decent quarterback. Nothing overly good. I think he has great accuracy. Well, not great accuracy, really good accuracy in the short to mid-distance game. But what really keeps their percentage down, the completion percentage, is the fact that they do go vert early and often. They don't actually connect on that, but they have straight horses at the receiver position. So we see a front facing play action fake right here. Get that safety to commit. You can see him right there, climbing the pocket. Safety's looking at the quarterback, running a deep over route right here. Leaves to Freddie Swain getting vert on him, not just taking shots downfield with posts and everything. And they're going to make you defend all quadrants of the field. So we know DeAndre Baker can lock down one side of the field if you want him to do that, or he can lock down one defender. In this particular case, I think Florida has multiple receivers that can get loose. I guess if you wanted to do one guy, it could be Van Jefferson. But it's probably best for him to lock down one side of the field and then Tyson Campbell to take his side of the field and rotate whoever they rotate next to him, whether it be Trayvon Grimes or anybody of the sort right there. But, man, that's all I have right now for you guys. If you want more in-depth analysis and more on this game and more exclusive content, period, you got to be on patreon.com/committed to the G, because that's where most of the content is going to be on. I'll keep putting some stuff out here, but it's going to eventually get smaller and smaller. So if you ain't on patreon.com/committed to the G, you're going to be missing out. All right. Podcasts, recruiting news, breaking news, intel, recruiting intel, anything you can think of. Chat with your boy all day long. It's all good. Patreon.com/committed to the G. But we'll see what's going on with this game. But I have more on that bad boy over there. All right. Thank you. It's your boy Murf, the Underground King, leaving them sissies and nerds behind with this quality content. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top billing.